Just want to give a quick update of the layout. My son and I have been working on our wiring up the layout, and we set up this board under the layout, and this is where the power will come in from the transformers. The top will be the train power, the middle will be ground, the bottom's an accessory power. We haven't wired up any of the power yet, but we have started all of our switches. And so those here, and here, there, and there are the 6 blocks for the switches. And each block can do 2 switches. And this is where the accessory 12-volt power is branched off, and that's the ground for the switches as well. So this is one of our switch blocks, and each block has 2 switches connected to it. So these 5 wires go to the switches. 2 of them are the non-derailing feature, and 3 of them go to the switch machine. So there's a red for the power, a left and a right for the switch, and then a left and a right for the non-derailing. And those non-derailing are the inside track pieces. So when a train comes in the wrong direction when it's closed, it'll move so it will not derail. There's one switch here, and then there's another switch there. And so we have power, and then we tie in a left and an anti-derailing, a right and an anti-derailing, and then a ground. We only use the ground if we actually have a remote switch hooked up. And a remote switch would be like one of those on our temporary board. So we have 4 switches already connected to this layout. So up on our top layer there's a 042 and an 054 siding, and so this is one of those switches, and this is the other one. So we have the remote switch I just showed you behind me. It's here, and then a left and a right. And since we are using one switch to throw one switch remote to throw 2 switches, so we have the left and the right connected to the left and right up there. So when you throw the switch, it'll throw them both. So that way you're either on 054 or 042. So, and then we have 2 other switches that are just set for anti-derailing, so they don't have necessarily have a remote switch set up on them. So we have room for 12 switches. I think we have plans for about 10. And then when we finish setting up our TIU, which is just sitting there, that'll go out to another set of distribution blocks when we get those put in, and then the AIU and all of its accessories and its blocks will all go on the other side of the wall. That's a quick rundown of what we did. It was a lot of fun. My son learned to solder, and he wired up quite a bit of this. So I'll show you guys a little bit of footage of us actually running this. Have a good day. Thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and wire up a remote switch control for that. Good. Yeah, a little bit more. There you go. Pull a little bit more. Then we'll put a loop in it. Maybe even a little more. That's probably good. All right. Alright, good job, bud. Let's do the other end. That's good. Back it. Every time you stop, you gotta pull that down. There you go. You can get inches from it. Cool. All right, man. Good job, Max.